Hey everybody, my name is James. I'm a soon-to-be PA student. I'm going to be taking over pre-med takeovers today and taking you guys into the city as well, so ask me any questions you might have. As I wait for the train to go into the city, Manhattan is the city that I'm talking about, I'll go over a little bit of my background. So I graduated from UCSD, go Tritons, in 2014, and I was a double major in biology and psychology. My patient care experience for PA school was in physical therapy. I was a PT aide for 3 years, and I had about 3,000 hours when I applied. I would say my patient care hours, I had about 3,000, which is above average. I had a higher GRE score. My GPA was low. I think what did it was just being a well-rounded applicant. I had a good amount of shadowing hours, pretty good volunteer experiences as well. Supplementals, I didn't use an editing service, but I had a friend look it over, and I also catered my responses to be school-specific and unique to the school. When you're on the wait list, it is a tough position to be in. I was waitlisted at 2 schools, but you definitely want to be proactive about reaching out to them, but you don't want to be too pestered. So when you apply to PA school using CASPA, you can submit your CASPA to different schools at different times. You don't have to submit it all at once to every program. So, being Asian American, I did receive backlash from my parents who didn't really understand what PA was, but they're accepting of it now. For the most part, when I talk to medical providers or professionals, it's usually very positive support. So, I studied for 2 months when I wasn't taking any classes, and I used the Kaplan online prep course, which I don't think is really necessary. What I recommend is to buy the Kaplan books and the official ETS book, and a vocab set, memorize as many vocab words as you can, and take as many practice tests as you can. So the first reason is I love working in a team. I don't necessarily have to be the #1 person on a team, and I like to have a supervising position to look up. I also love the lateral mobility. I want to be in a profession where I can work as a PA for the rest of my life, and being able to switch specialties is something that will cater to that. Although I absolutely love school, I do want to be in the working field as quickly as possible, and PA school caters to that as well. So someone asked, what was my GPA? My GPA was a whopping 3.26. And yes, if you do recognize me, I do have a YouTube channel. It's just my name, youtube.com/JamesKim, and I go over all the pre-PA stuff on there as well. So we are finally in Manhattan, and someone asked, what is a low GPA? In my opinion, I consider anything below a 3.3 to be a low GPA. So somebody asked, what PA school am I going to be attending? And I'm going to be attending Toro University in Nevada the end of June. Some quick tips about writing a great personal statement. You want to have a good mix of storytelling, but also sharing your experiences and what skills and qualities those experiences helped you gain. Be sure to tie everything back to why PA or how it shaped your journey to PA. You don't just include information because you want to. Make sure it ties back to PA. I submitted my application mid-June and was verified mid-June, and anything April, May, early June I consider early. So that Poke place, I would probably rate it a 6 or a 7. The Poke was okay, but they were playing a lot of Drake, so I liked it. I applied to over 30 schools, and I got 8 interviews, went to 6 of them, got accepted to 2, and waitlisted at 2. Asked, did most schools accept PT aide as patient care hours? And almost all the schools I applied to accepted PT aide as full-time patient care. So most of the interviews were traditional, so either 1-to-1 or 2-to-1 traditional interviews, and I did have one MMI interview. And most of the interviews that I had were very laid back. They just want to get to know you more and better as a person and as an applicant and see if you're a good fit for the program. I'm in Times Square, and I'm going to ask some strangers what they're thankful for today. So, what are you guys thankful for today?
We're so thankful to be here in New York today because we're from Germany, and yes, we're just happy to be here.
What are you thankful for today?
Yo, man, I'm thankful for my life today. We all know what happened a couple of days ago, and I'm so thankful for my life, man.
What are you guys thankful for today?
Thankful for the bros that came to visit.
Yeah.
From Michigan.
Thankful for the bros. Post all day, man.
And this man for taking a picture.
What are you thankful for today?
I'm thankful for New York.
Awesome. What are you guys thankful for today?
Him.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I'm thankful for
Where are you guys from?
Montreal.
Awesome. Somebody asked, what am I most looking forward to in PA school? And it's learning things that will be applicable to me when I work as a future PA. I took 3 years off, one, to gain more patient care hours. I worked full-time for a year, got 2,000 more hours, and basically just to make myself more competitive. I also finished up prereqs that weren't available at my college, so I took anatomy, physiology lab, and microbiome the year after. So I was initially pre-med or pre-health, and I switched over to pre-PT, and then I later found that I want to be a PA. And the best advice I can give you is to shadow doctors, PAs, PTs, NPs to really know what you want to do.
Okay, they were after me, just letting you know. Yeah, sorry about that.
It really depends on the clinic that you work out. PT aid can have some level of independence and responsibility. So physical therapy, you usually get the diagnosis from the doctor, so it's just basically taking patients through a specific protocol. And for me, I wanted to be the one making the diagnosis, and PT was just very repetitive and not as much critical thinking as I wanted. I only retook one prereq, which was physiology, because my physiology class didn't have the lab included in it when I took it the first time. I chose PA over NP because there's more flexibility in terms of switching specialties with PAs. I also had more positive experiences with PAs over NPs and just instantly fell in love when I shadowed the PAs that I did shadow. If you're already an RN, I think the NP route is a great way to go because you'll have less schooling and you can ultimately get your doctorates as well. NPs also have more independence than PAs. They can open up their own practices. PAs need to have a collaborating physician on board. But again, it's all about your experiences, it's all about your specific interactions when you shadow and finding what you like best. Does EMT count as patient care experience? And yes, most schools, if not all, accept EMT as patient care experience. So I actually emailed probably 50 to 60 PAs and asked if they were willing to have a student shadow them. A total of probably 6 got back to me and 1 let me shadow them, and another one I found through my dermatology clinic that I was a patient at. The most important thing is to take responsibility for your education, for finding PAs to shadows or MDs. You want to be assertive and proactive. Be sure to check out my YouTube as well as my Instagram. I answer a lot of pre-PA questions through both those platforms. So if you find my Instagram, be sure to DM me, tell me that you came from Pre-Med Takeovers. I would love to connect with you guys. One thing I want you guys to take away from today's takeover is to really experience all the different professions to find out what's the right one for you. So I am 25 years old. I turned 25 last month. I was 24 when I applied to PA school. Do not be afraid to step out of your comfort zone. Medicine is all about being uncomfortable, meeting new people, networking, and really putting yourself out there. So the students that step out of their comfort zones during clinical rotations are usually the ones that are best prepared to work as a medical provider. And stepping out of your comfort zone, you can start now. You can network with medical professionals, pre-PA, PA students, doctors, medical students, NPs, nursing students, everything. So you don't need that one life-changing moment to know you want to become a PA or a doctor. It's all about the little experiences coming together to shape your path. So I recommend my PA resource to edit your personal statement. There are a lot of great personal statement editing services out there, so as long as you use one, that's the key. And if you guys have any more questions, please do not hesitate to DM me or message me on Instagram. I'll get back to you within the hour. Thank you guys for tuning in to the Takeover. I hope you guys learned something new and got to experience New York City with me. Don't forget to be like my blood type, be positive. Peace.